According to the National Anti-Drug Agency statistics for 2019 shows that the highest by 36.1% of Malaysian drug cases are from SPM students. Morality indicates what is the right and wrong way to behave. For instance, that one should be fair and not unfair to others. Malaysian Certificate of Education (SPM) is one of the largest examinations for all students to graduate from secondary school in Malaysia. In order to pass the examination, the students are required to score a minimum of credit for two subjects, which is Malay language and history. However, the government should increase the requirement by listing moral studies and civic education as new subjects that need to be scored of credit. Hello, my name is Khaizuran Aizat, and I will persuade you why there is still need to learn and take exam for moral and civic education subject in SPM. There are a few reasons for this, such as get to know the Malaysian government system, increase knowledge about rights and responsibilities towards society and ourselves, and increase communication skill by talking politely to others. The first reason why students need to score in moral and civic education is to get to know the Malaysian government system and the contributions of national leaders, as well as cultivate a sense of pride and love for the country. In moral education, there is a syllabus that teaches the student about patriotism. Patriotism or national pride is the feeling of love, devotion, and sense of attachment to a homeland and alliance with other citizens who share the same sentiment. There is so important for students to learn moral subject. This is proved by presence of patriotic spirit in the old society has led us to achieve independence in 1957. It helps to build our national identity and avoid being influenced by foreign cultures and propaganda to undermine unity within the country. This subject also makes students appreciate the independence of the country and maintaining the good name of the country. This harmonious atmosphere will be able to stimulate the development of the country's tourism sector. Therefore, students should study and appreciate this moral education earnestly because it will not only benefit to them but also for the country. When they love their country, they will do anything for the good sake of their country. The second reason why students need to score in moral education is to increase knowledge about rights and responsibilities toward themselves and society. It is also to create a cohesive society and foster a helpful attitude. It is also to reduce the criminal index as people start to realize the importance of being good to others. Parents are not the only teachers who teach us moral value. Civic and moral education will teach them to hate criminal, bad attitude, and loving others. Therefore, it will reduce criminal cases in the country in the future. According to the Law Faculty of University Kebangsaan Malaysia, one of the factors of crime cases is ineffective education. This shows why the students should take part in this subject. Please think of it. The children starting school this year will be the next leader of our country in 2050. We need to teach them about rights and responsibilities for the society starting when they're young. Based on the GracePointWellness.org article by Angela Oswald, during early childhood, children also grow in their ability to tell the difference between moral rules, social norms, and personal choices. By around age 5 years, children see that moral rules are intended to prevent really wrong behavior that could potentially hurt or take away from others. We need to keep this process running to ensure that our beloved country will stay in harmony. According to Dr. Vicharashe Balakarishan, Senior Research Lecturer, Faculty of Education, University Malaya, topics such as international law and human rights are being learned only by moral education students who do not make up even 40% of the student population. We need to overcome this problem and the students should not even take it easy on this subject. The third reason why students need to score in moral education is to increase communication skills by talking politely to others. Moral education is important as it teaches diversity, tolerance, mutual respect, and pluralistic values. Students are also able to understand and appreciate various cultures and religions in Malaysia. This is to avoid sensitive issues to rise then create a harmonious society. There is bad effect if this not taken seriously. One of the effects of the failure to respect the culture of other races in society was the event of 13 May 1969. The incident has led to racial division of huge fight in the country. Therefore, we must strive to teach moral values in society so that the peace that has been achieved can be maintained. The conclusion is that besides providing the student with the technical studies, social studies is important to the development of moral qualities such as humility, truthfulness, honesty, courtesy, tolerance, sacrifice among the youth. The students should focus more on civic and moral subjects instead of other subjects. There is nothing more special at someone more than moral value. The students should know all the importance of this subject. As the student, let's put more focus on the moral subject first. Bad in science subject, it is acceptable, but bad in moral value will make the student do not have any value. The moral subject is also not as difficult as the science and mathematics subjects. This will create many intellectually and spiritually superior young generations who will lead the country in the future. Thank you.